regardless of what kind of guy he is, he's looking for a spot in top 8 winner's side here, as is Capsize, of course. This should be a really exciting match between these two.
Starting off on PS2, both players just spacing each other out, projectiles flying back and forth. Yeah, water shurikens and tops. Only the matchups that you get in Smash. And lasers.
I guess so, yeah. A bunch of projectiles that you think would have pretty clear, you know, power differentiation, power scaling, but no, they can all do quite a lot of damage.
This ain't Pokemon, man. There are no tight matchups here.
True.
That forward air from Greninja is safe on shield.
Both these characters, I mean, very comfortable scrapping if they need to. I think at a long range, Rob does have a little bit of an advantage, but we talked about the Shuriken. Greninja's not going to be a fish out of water.
Yeah, Greninja, he does definitely have mix-ups off stage, too, so he's going to be maybe a little bit less susceptible to that arm rotor off stage than some characters will. So honestly, that's Greninja in a nutshell, right? He's not a perfect character. He's got his weaknesses. He's noticeably quite poor out of shield.
Yep.
But he's hard to catch.
Exactly. If he's never shielding, then that weakness will never come into play.
You got to use your movement to full effect there. Okay, trying to get over the gyro, but Machu more than ready for it.
Okay.
Well, we got to set up with the gyro. Yeah, it does connect. That
air kill, all right.
That's not something you see all that often.
Yeah, I think we saw it in doubles earlier when somebody was at 190, but regardless of how that stock is coming off the board, it is a slight advantage here for Machu. Actually, pretty significant, only at 53% here.
Tries to get the forward arrow, but just started a little bit too low. It can be tricky with Greninja. You know, all those forwarders that have a little wind-up time on them.
Yeah.
It seems like no matter how long you play the character, sometimes you just don't get it out.
Yeah.
Sephiroth's infamous for that.
That's true. He's got his release. If he was a football player, I mean, he would not make a good quarterback. He's got to, you know, swing from closer to his body, make it less predictable.
Okay, nice up air into forward air attempt, but not quite connecting, and this time Machu is on the offensive. Nice get-up attack, though.
But air catching, even as Capsize was trying to sneak his way off the platform.
Brutal disadvantage state Greninja finds himself in. Not something that you can necessarily say about the character too often. Okay, good water shuriken mix-up, managing to get down, but not able to capitalize in any way.
Hey, landing back air there. Capsize a little aggressive. Able to push Machu into disadvantage, and that back air will get things done. 119%, so a hill to climb, but not impossible. You got your mountaineering gear.
Greninja does feast on Rob if he can get a big combo started up early on, but not even going to get a chance before that second stock falls by the wayside. A little spacing back and forth with projectiles. Both players trying to find their opening. Machu does, and he manages to get big damage out of it. Oh, gets the trip. Not expecting that.
No. But still, I mean, it doesn't look like he's too thrown off by whatever mix-ups the game is throwing at him. Right now, full stock lead over Capsize. Best of 5. A lot of time for these two to figure things out, but Kipling in a solid position. Game number 1.
Machu's just playing so well against the water shurikens as well. That's one of Greninja's best harassment tools, right? But if they're just not connecting where they need to, that might actually do it. Managing to get the meaty sweet spot of that forward smash.
I usually see those gyro conversions where it's, you know, at roll distance away and you sort of get caught rocking a hard place kind of situation, but that time, just throwing it down, understanding where the knockback's gonna send Capsize and capitalizing afterwards. Capitalizing on Capsize.
Yeah, recognizing exactly what he could get out of it. Knew that the meaty part of the forward smash would connect too. Great play.
Yeah. We're going to redraw for that cooler because well, I can't remember what his name was. It's gone.
Oh. Okay, getting into game 2 here. Going to a little bit of a smaller stage. I get it. I think that Machu was definitely winning the projectile war there. Center platform's also pretty good.
No, I would agree. I mean, especially when you have a what's it called? Projectile. A projectile like gyro, which allows you to charge and then throw it out without any lag later on. I mean, Greninja has a charging projectile as well, but if you know, get out of that charge, if you choose not to shoot it, you don't get to keep that shuriken.
It's not as versatile as
not a charge shot. Yeah. Of course, the laser also going to come out pretty quickly for the Rob. Nice coverage there. That up air is going to do it as well. Capsize sort of leaning a little bit in his chair, tilting his head. Didn't love that, but
just could not find his way back to the ground, and it's still going. Beautiful confirmed from Machu. It's still going.
Back and forth, the zigzag experience.
Okay, we get a follow-up. We do. Just a simple down through into back air.
Hey, Capsize does hit Nair fair, but Rob, I mean, he's made out of, I don't know what kind of foreign metal. Not a light boy.
I mean, if it's canonical, it's light plastic. But, you know, I'm assuming they took some liberties with them, considering I don't think the canonical Rob fires laser beams either.
I don't think the canonical Rob is taller than, you know, an action figure. And yet, Sakurai takes his liberties. That fair from center stage.
I love that. That was a great call out.
Yeah, Machu leaning forward in his chair there. Did not want to be DIing all the way out on that attempt.
Okay.
But still a lead.
Nice little
smaller
3-piece. Here's the recovery attempt. No down air and no ledge trump. Actually does manage to get the sour spot of the back air to push him right off stage, though. And it's looking like that was a big payoff from that push.
Hey, neither person wants to budge. Playing a little game of chicken there, but now Machu choosing to dive right in. Has to confirm, not quite.
Still trying to make his way back in. Yeah, that forward air whiffing again. This might be it. Beautiful. Look at that, man.
It didn't even look like he got buried.
Yeah.
Looked like Lucas down throw, the fake bury.
Oh, no. So here's the thing. When Greninja has rage and his opponent starts getting to even like moderately high percents, they just fall out of up there.
Yeah.
It's a very unfortunate hitbox that the other, like, what do we call them, like upwards drill up airs don't need to deal with, but Greninja's, for whatever reason, is incredibly unreliable.
He needs it? I don't know. Do want to mention that we did see another Rob Nair kill. That's 2 in 2 games. Machu not afraid to throw that move out. We all know how good it is. Acting as a killing option here as well.
Tech chase coming through with these projectiles. Oh, he's caught in the corner.
You can't do this to frogs, man. That's animal abuse. Dog.
Frog.
Yeah, we got that frog in him. Okay, Machu dialed in. Machu, I mean, always out there trying to defend the island as best as he can. I know that he always comes prepared for these brackets. I mean, amongst all the other
look at it, he's vibing.
Yeah, amongst all the top players here, he does have the most, you know, comfortable commute. He's driving across town or whatever to get here. Didn't have to get up at the crack of dawn like Capsize would have had to. But hey, the reverse 30 still in play here.
Right back to the same stage. No change in the game plan. Just try and get out at disadvantage earlier. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion.
Not off to a great start, though. Okay, the down tilts do not convert. Gives him a little bit of a freebie out. Is he going to convert off it? He's trying to. Something is happening. That's a good damage start.
Getting up smash into a couple of
it happened again.
His character is broken.
Not in a good way.
His zero suit of mid-tiers. I don't think Greninja's a mid-tier, but
I think Greninja's honestly pretty good.
yeah.
Oh, look at that footstool. So close. He's been laughing that, though. He's definitely got that on board.
Yeah.
Good thing to know. Because both these characters traditionally do not have particularly good out-of-shield options, but they also both get a lot of footstools. Greninja with down air, Rob with what we just saw there.
Yeah. Right now, it is a slight advantage here for Well, it was a slight advantage here for Capsize. Able to get that air dodge out to block the laser.
Rob going deep, then riding the wave all the way back up.
Yeah.
Trying to go for a snipe with the water shuriken, not connecting. Machu just content to hang out all the way down there. Yeah, we are past the point where Greninja's going to be able to get a whole lot off of any of his throws.
Yeah. Machu is sitting pretty in a sense here. Whoever gets this first stock,
yeah,
it will be Machu. Okay,
yeah.
Driver's seat entered.
That was going to hit eventually.
I don't know if Machu has his license, but regardless, he's in position to make some moves. Okay, again, the frame traps, the option coverage.
Okay.
Yeah, Machu leaning back a little bit. Didn't look like he was tilted or anything like that, but save that in the memory banks. Don't get caught by that again.
That's that adaptation, man. Trying to make something happen with the Z drop into the Nair.
Okay, oh, that back air just barely getting out in time to push Machu away.
Tricky movement, but called out by a landing neutral air, just forces his way down. Dash attacks under the robo beam.
Tries to catch an awkward or aggressive landing there from Capsize with the F smash, but no gyro to assist that time, so won't come quite off.
Doesn't get anything out of it. Just a wise get-up attack on the platform.
Okay, able to just Ronaldo that gyro away.
Yeah.
You will not hit your confirm on me right now. Okay, but yeah, that dash attack hit the shield, and Capsize maybe on his last legs here in Winners. This has been very dominant from Matt, I will say. The games haven't been like really out of hand, but he's just looked so dialed in. been ready for all of Capsize's options. I mean, obviously, Machu, whenever he goes to the mainland, I'm sure he gets his games in with Joven, the Greninja player that we had there, also PR in this region. So comfortable matchup, not able to connect on what might have been a 0-to-death setup, but still.
He's
No
gonna do a
tech
jab
here.
block. Yeah, that forward smash is never going to kill at that kind of range, but it's a bad scenario you find yourself in. Oh, gets the first hit of back air, but not able to get anything out of it. Nice forward air call out. Water Shuriken may actually take it. Bad trade for Machu there.
I mean, you do get like 20% out of it, but still, you want your stock more than that, that's for sure.
Okay, forces his way down with the neutral air again. That has been working when he's been put in that situation. Oh, here's the down tilt train, and yeah, a smash out his shield.
Usually that landing Greninja Nair is not so punishable, but Machu.
Was spaced a little bit high, it looked like.
Yeah.